So the last time I was playing, Lemon or whoever told me I basically had to swim around to get into this little cape area to the right. And I think I'm looking for primarily nets, but also if I can find some guy, that would be preferable as well. I don't know if there's any way that I can sail there, even though the quest log mentions sailing, so I will just swim. The water is super clear right now, but I cannot really tell if there's anything down there to bother diving for. And of course, this is typical RPG or video game logic where the quest giver has this difficult task that they apparently can't be bothered to do themselves. And so, of course, the player has to do it. And it's really just not a big deal. It's like, it took me, what, a minute to swim over here? 90 seconds or whatever? You guys have boats, like how hard is it for you to come over here and look for this stuff yourself? Oh, there's a fire lizard. That complicates things. I don't know that I can fight that. This might be the dead guy. And I cannot aggro these things. There we go, there's one. Whoa, whoa, no, never mind. He thought differently about finding an armed source of food who is not already dead. Ay, ay, ay. Yep, the other one, the other one's like, screw that. I'm gonna just eat this dead guy. Missing fisherman. He's got parsley, raw sheep meat, blue elder, an old coin, and a destroyed fishnet. That's not good for the quest. Unfortunately, I found the fisherman's body. He was carrying the special net, but it's destroyed. I wonder what Liman will have to say about that. So naturally, because I'm here, I have to explore everything else. Especially because you never know. There could theoretically be another net here, and my character is just mistaken, thinking that this is the special net. Maybe there's something else of value to report back. So I will continue to explore and see how much I can explore with a fire lizard lurking around. It would be neat to kill the fire lizard, because I would guess that its hide and tongue would be of pretty good value. Then I also just got a Wind Fist spell, which the rune costs 200, but it's got a minimum mana cost of 20. And of course, it needs a level 2 Circle of Magic, which I ain't got and may never get. I suppose it might be feasible at some point to learn the first circle, just that way I can, you know, maybe learn, like, healing wounds. Or light, but this thing, like, it returns 150% of the maximum mana, so if I have 10 mana, that's not going to heal very much at all. Oh, there's a waterlogged writing. See, this might be of interest. What does a waterlogged writing look like? The letter was destroyed by water, but a few words are still readable. Most of the content was smudged by water. Losing that damned leg cost me my position and the respect of my commanding officer. My good wife, I have no intention of coming home and being a burden to you for the rest of my days. From what I have heard, you are either doing very well in running our business together, or she is doing very well running our business together. From this day, the store passes to your exclusive use. Deal with it as you see fit. Forgive me for what I intend to do. Signed, B. Who could that be? Other than B. To be or not to be? I mean, the only thing that immediately comes to mind is Frida was talking about her husband, losing her husband and taking over the family business. But I really don't remember the backstory of what that was all about to have any real confidence in saying that that might be Frida's departed husband. If I were a mule myrtle, right around here is where I would be, but there is none. This will be a bit of a test here. I don't have much for fire defense. This, where is it? This one will give me 7, but this one will give 15, so I'll stick with that. This ring will give fire protection, that's kind of cool. I don't know if these guys ever do like combinations of damage, like are they edge and fire, or is it just fire? So either way, that gets me up to a meager 35, and I think the leather somehow... Nope, it does less. The chainmail is in fact my best option for fire defense. This thing, it probably will kill me in one hit. I have a bad feeling, unless Archolos has rebalanced the fire lizard damage. Hey, I survived one hit. Oh, hey, you got me. Did not anticipate that correctly. I thought there was going to be a little bit more of a delay in that second, or whatever that next attack was. I suppose it's theoretically possible that I could kill this thing, but of course I would have to be perfect. Probably the simplest way to do it is just the old bait it into attacking and backstep. But that is not such a good strategy if you back yourself into a rock. Putting yourself between a rock and a hot place. What about the old circle strafe trick? Would that work? Oh, he got me. So probably not. Maybe if I just spam... No! No! I was hoping I could just get him backed up and chain stun him, but I don't think he gets staggered enough to do that, or he just... the attack animation happens so fast that it doesn't give me a chance to... he's able to slip his attacks in fast enough to interrupt them. Hey, there we go. Not that time, though. No! I screwed up the timing. Oh, and I screwed it up again. How did I had such a golden shot, and then I ruined it. I'm trying to keep the attacks going, like, as fast as I can to prevent it from interrupting. Then you hit it just a hair too fast, and you ruin it. So what if I just try to get him up against this rock? Nope. So my apologies. This is probably going to be a several more attempts at this. Because this is such a remote area, I really don't want to come back here again just to kill one fire lizard. And, oh no, don't unequip the weapon. How did that happen? I somehow double inputted on my weapon key. But as we have seen, it is possible to cheese this thing if I can get it in the right position and not mess up my timing. This is an interesting position. This might be even better. I don't have to be... he always has to move forward a little bit, so that gives me a little bit more freedom to work with the animations and not push them quite so fast. Well, that is some epic pro-level gothic cheese. Save before I die and waste that effort. What was this sword? Noops, a dagger. Let's watch it be dexterity. Yep, because all the good stuff is dexterity in this game. I mean, like, this is a really good weapon. It's a dagger, so it's low reach, but really high damage for a low stat requirement, and it gives you plus 10 for the stats. I'm stuck in an infinitely sliding loop here. Maybe I just got out of it. Alright. Found like the one little crevice you get stuck in here. It's like I've... there we go. Did not have to activate the cheat console. I did not get any other quest entries, which I'll just return to Liman report back on the dead dude with the destroyed fishing net. And then he's probably going to want something to replace or fix the net before he'll agree to do business with the Merchants Guild. I'll have to do one more favor for him. What are y'all leaning?
Naprawdę, sama widziałam.
Was that... Whoa. The guy on the bench is gonna be Zachary, right?
Niczego już jej nie powiem.
The hardest part about this quest is just finding Lehman when you're done with it.
Teraz każdy już o tym wie.
There he is. Hey, your friend died.
Twój kolega nie żyje.
Cholera! Niedobrze! Był całkiem niezły. Co mu się stało?
Zaatakowały go topielce. Przy jego ciele znalazłem też twoją cenną sieć. Trochę podniszczoną.
Jednak straszne cholerstwa z tych topielców. Nawet bardziej niż z poborców podatkowych. Bardzo uszkodziły sieć? Pokaż.
Masz.
Sukinsyny! Kompletnie nie nadaje się do użytku. Na naprawę będę musiał wydać niemałą fortunę.
Co z twoim zdaniem o gildii?
Niezmienne! Nie okazałeś się przydatny, więc nie mam ochoty nawiązywać z nią współpracy.
Przecież przyniosłem ci sieć. Tego chciałeś.
Przyniosłeś mi zniszczoną sieć. Nic mi po takiej. Przekaż temu całemu Armarowi, że nie zawrę z nim żadnej umowy.
A gdybym załatwił ci za darmo naprawienie sieci?
Nie masz szans! Taką sieć potrafi naprawić tylko Balni, a on zaraz wyrusza na połów. Jeśli przez ciebie będzie miał opóźnienie, to nie ręczę za siebie.
Daj mi sieć, jakoś dam sobie radę.
A żeś się uczepił? Niech ci będzie, bierz. Pamiętaj, jeśli przeszkodzisz Balniemu w pracy, to dowiem się o tym szybciej, niż będziesz w stanie powiedzieć Gildia Kupiecka.
Dobrze, rozumiem.
So he absolutely does not want me to ask Balney about it. Who else would I be able to get to repair a net? There's assorted craftsfolk in town, like maybe the Frida who works with bows would be able to work with the rope to weave in new netting for it. Perhaps Davis, a craftsman who works with carpentry and hardware and locks, might have some ability to do it.
Słyszałem, że potrafisz naprawiać sieci.
Owszem, co w związku z tym?
Mam tutaj jedną zniszczoną. Mógłbyś ją dla mnie naprawić?
Nie mam teraz czasu. Zaraz idę łowić. Wróć, kiedy skończę.
Tylko, że zależy mi na czasie.
Mi również, młodzieńcze. Przyjdź później.
Słyszałem, że lubisz opowieści.
To prawda. Nigdy nie pogardzę ciekawą historyjką. Zawsze szybciej mi się przy nich pracuje. Kompletna cisza od czasów służby w marynarce źle mi się kojarzy.
Tak szybko, że dałbyś radę naprawić sieć bez opóźniania połowu?
Cóż, żeby tak szybko pracować, to opowieść musiałaby być naprawdę dobra. Ale nie przeczę, że jest to możliwe.
Well, this is unusual. Do I have to make up a story as I go?
Gotowy na historię?
Jasne, tylko daj mi tą sieć, zanim zaczniesz.
No tak, bierz.
Zamieniam się w słuch.
Okay. So at what point do I do something? Do I just watch? I feel like the quest dialogue, there should be a box popping up for me to tell a story or pick something, but I have no control over anything whatsoever. I can't even hold a torch while talking. I think the game is broken. I can't even access the menu. Okay, so I'm gonna have to hard close the game from the task manager, reload, try again and see if this weird bug persists. So give me a second. So the game has been forcibly closed and reloaded, and I shall try this again. And then I'm wondering if I stand like more over here, if this will work, because like maybe I was too far away from him after he moved or something. So I can try it here and we'll see if this works.
Słysz...
Stop.
Gotowy na historię?
Jasne, tylko daj mi tą sieć, zanim zaczniesz.
No tak, bierz.
Zamieniam się w słuch.
Hey, that worked. Oh, I really do have to tell a story. I went to a festival.
Pewnego razu poszedłem na festyn. Był razem ze mną mój brat, Jorn. Na początku trochę się szwendaliśmy pomiędzy straganami, szukaliśmy znajomych ludzi, takie tam. W końcu usiedliśmy przy takim długim stole i kupiliśmy sobie po piwie.
Tylko jednym?
No, na początku chcieliśmy tylko kulturalnie podegustować.
Aha.
This is ridiculous, but it might be interesting.
Oprócz nas był tam oswojony ork.
Oswojony ork? Tych bestii nie da się oswoić. To jasne. Po prostu zmyślasz. Weź mi tę sieć, nie będę teraz na to marnował czasu.
I had a bad feeling that might happen. But there was part of me that was like, thinking, you know, hey, that's so ridiculous. Maybe like this is interesting, and I would like to know more about where this is going. It completely backfired, though. Hey, you.
Sły-
I'm going to give this a few more tries, see if I can tell a good story, just because this is
Gotowy na
a unique
historię?
sort of
Jas!
quest mechanic. It sounds like I could probably just give him fish. So I went to a festival.
Był
There was a paladin.
Oprócz nas, był tam pewien paladyn.
Paladyn? Skąd pochodzisz?
Z Londram.
A, paladyn w takiej małej mieścinie?
Nie wiem, co tam konkretnie robił. Wiem tylko, że akurat w tamtym momencie szukał pewnej mapy, ale nie potrafił jej znaleźć. Był w niemałych tarapatach, ale mu pomogłem.
I don't know where this is going. The village being invaded by orcs. Like, this could be a cool thing if the paladin was gonna help fight them off or something. But this might be another, well, that's kind of far-fetched.
Niedługo później dostaliśmy od niego całkiem porządny miecz.
To, już to widzę. Od kogoś takiego dostajecie porządny miecz.
Co w tym dziwnego?
Wszystko. Młodzieńcze, nie postarałeś się z tą opowieścią. Nie zdążyłem naprawić twojej sieci. Bierz ją i nie zawracaj mi już głowy.
Well, this is an interesting quest, but unfortunately it's just pretty extreme trial and error to get right. Because things that I think are interesting or that might go someplace, he doesn't think. And so it's just a whole lot of guesswork and hoping that Marvin will tell the story in the way that I think he's going to. You know, like getting a good sword from a paladin. There's all kinds of ways that that could happen, but this guy's like immediately shuts it down.
Pewny
So what if I do a paladin again? And then the village got invaded by orcs. Is this gonna be like ridiculous?
Niedługo później wioskę najechali orkowie.
Co? Gdyby wioskę najechali orkowie, już byś nie żył.
Uciekłem im.
To jasne. Po prostu zmyślasz.
I mean, seriously, like... The village is invaded by orcs. There's a paladin there. It could have been a small scouting party, and we could have had the whole village and a paladin help defend it. Like, give me a break, man. So, process of elimination. One time I went to a festival. There was a paladin. He died a short time later.
Niedługo później zmarł.
A to szkoda. Co się stało?
Ze starości. Znachor mówił, że nie cierpiał.
Przynajmniej tyle. Powiem ci, młody, nie kupiła mnie twoja historia. Masz, twoja sieć. Nie zdążyłem jej naprawić i nie zrobię tego. Przykro mi.
So as soon as I started down the path of the paladin, it became a complete waste of time. So if I go to the festival and I find an old war veteran, are any of those options going to be plausible? I hear you like stories. Ready for a story? One time I went to a festival. Besides us, there was an old
Oprócz nas
a
był
war
tam
veteran.
stary weteran wojenny.
Skąd wiedzieliście, że to weteran?
Mieszkaliśmy w małej osadzie, wszyscy wszystkich znali. Nazywał się Gront i nie miał lewej nogi, przez co trudno mu było znaleźć jakąkolwiek pracę. Żeby nie siedział tam taki zmarnowany, postanowiliśmy dać mu parę monet. Szczęśliwy kupił sobie za to trochę jedzenia. I to takiego specjalnego, które jest u nas przygotowywane tylko z okazji takich festynów.
I'm already uninterested in the story. So I guess being invaded by orcs is a waste of time, regardless of who I was there with. It won't matter. Now, if I'm getting a decent sword from an old war veteran, maybe he's like, he had a good sword from his war days. Is this going to possibly be feasible in this guy's eyes?
Niedługo później dostaliśmy od niego całkiem porządny miecz.
To, już to widzę. Od kogoś takiego dostajecie porządny miecz.
Co w tym dziwnego?
Wszystko. Młodzieńcze.
This quest is driving me crazy. Old war veteran, say he's fallen on hard times. He doesn't get much joy in life. He's befriended by two young guys who want to help him relive the glory days. Maybe he feels some relives some of the old times and warms to us, and then says, "Hey, here's my old sword from the war days. I don't want to have this constantly reminding me of all the comrades I lost. You guys take it for giving me a good time." It's perfectly reasonable. Whether that's interesting or not is up for debate, but this guy's attitude is like completely unreasonable. So I went to a festival. There was an old war veteran. He died a short time later.
Niedługo później zmarł.
A to szkoda. Co się stało?
Ze starości. Znachor mówił, że nie cierpiał.
Przynajmniej tyle.
That's not an interesting
Całkiem
story.
przyjemnie się ciebie słuchało, młody. Masz. Naprawiłem sieć. Powinna być w pełni używalna.
Dzięki. Nie będę dłużej przeszkadzał.
What? That was the least interesting story. Malny liked my story. He managed to mend the net during it. Now I'll take it to Limon, who is probably still near the... This is a horrible quest. I hated it. Nothing made sense. Stupid trial and error trying to get the worst possible, boringest story to keep this guy's attention while he's complaining about things that could be interesting and that could have interesting twists. There's part of me that feels compelled to reload every other, to try every combination and see what the reactions are just to really test it, but I'm so fed up with how stupid that was that I don't want to do it anymore.
Hej, ty! Twoja sieć. Cała i zdrowa.
Ja to ocenię. Pokaż. No, ktoś się spisał. U kogo ją reperowałeś?
U Balniego.
Jak to?
Postarałem się, żeby nie wprowadziło to opóźnień w jego codziennych zajęciach.
A, rozumiem, bo wiesz, właśnie się dziwiłem, że jak Balni mógł to zrobić, skoro w jego pracy nie ma żadnych opóźnień. Muszę przyznać, dobrze się spisałeś.
Pamiętasz, jaki był układ?
Pamiętam. Przekaż ludziom w gildii, że zacznę z nimi robić dodatkowe interesy. Jeśli mają o mnie dbać tak, jak ty starałeś się o nawiązanie ze mną współpracy, to za niedługo zostanę jakimś królem rybaków.
Miło mi to słyszeć. Do zobaczenia.
Alright, now that horrible quest is over, I think I'm free to head all the way back to the city. But this guy wanted 2 seeds of meadow knotweed, fire nettle, blue elder, and healing plant. I think I have all of those. Fire nettle, Blue Elder. Where's meadow, knotweed, and healing plant? What?
Są na to duże szanse.
Meadow, knotweed. Maybe I don't have healing plants.
Nie ma szans.
Okay. So I need to get 2 seeds of healing plants, not herb, right? That doesn't count, right?
Sama widziałam.
Maybe I should head back and explore the other path back to the city instead of just using the teleporter. That way I'll get some more opportunities to fight some critters and maybe get some more of those seeds. Although so far I haven't gotten any from fighting scavengers, mole rats, boars, bear. Don't remember what other omnivores or herbivores I've fought in this area that would have. So if I go to the right up here, I'll be able to go to Vardal Ruins and Burmer's Farm. The Vardal Ruins has some kind of scary looking creatures, so maybe I don't want to go that way yet. If I hang a left here, this would take me into the little cemetery area where the skeletons were. Yeah, I might just go poke my head in there and see if I can maybe at least find out what's over there. I'm probably gonna get my butt kicked here because some tough enemies for sure. Yeah, this thing like does not stagger at all, and then I get stuck on him and can't even turn to run away from him. Whoa. Now see, this is a zombie that moves really fast. We got like 28 days later zombies here with rage virus. Please jump or move, do something. God. Oh no. I would like to get up onto these rocks, please. Thank you. Nothing to be had up here. Whoa. Oh no. So now I'm inside the fence. Will that zombie be able to get me? At least I do pretty good damage on these skeletons. Oh, the zombie got me. Was that a different zombie? Or did he have the intelligence to walk all the way around the fence and come in through the main entrance? Okay, it might have been that one on the right then that got me. Oh, these are like Archons. Okay, there's absolutely no way I can get anything done in this area. At most, I could grab like a couple of plants from the outer cemetery area. Actually, you know what? I'm still equipped for fire defense. That would probably help things if I got some of these things reconfigured. The zombies are probably doing blunt damage, but I would assume that all the other ones, they all look like they had swords, so that would be edge protection. So, non-aggro bandits. With beds that I can't use. What if I talk to them, though?
Hej, ty!
Hey, you.
Zasady są proste. 50 sztuk złota i puszczam cię wolno. W przeciwnym wypadku mój miecz i twoja morda będą miały bliskie spotkanie.
Why do you wait until I talk to you to initiate a toll?
Nic ci nie dam.
Więc zabiorę ci wszystko, co masz.
Lepiej było tu nie przychodzić.
These guys have the good animations. But it doesn't matter if they go down in 2 hits. Someplace over here is a beekeeper lair. I might go over there for just a split second to see if there's possibly a quest reward for the golden honey bear. See if they have another quest that I'll end up ignoring for 25 hours. Beekeeper. Ergo. Oh, this is the chest. And in it is plenty of honey. Ah, here's a little bee stand. A bee house, I guess, is what it would be called. A beehive inside of the bee house. Here's a skin that I cannot target. It is decoration and not loot. Honey cookies. With actual honey cookies. That's pretty cool.
Mądra decyzja.
So I got two guys that are uniquely named, but I'll talk to a regular beekeeper. See if there's any appropriately generic dialogue.
Mam dużo spraw na głowie, daj mi spokój.
Perhaps not. How about you? Hey, you.
Kim jesteś?
Nazywam się Bevin. Jestem najlepszym pszczelarzem na wyspie. Jeśli mi nie wierzysz, to spróbuj mojego miodu.
As far as I know, you might be the only beekeeper on the island. Show me your goods.
Pohandlujmy. Jak się mają sprawy?
Bywało lepiej. Co prawda mam monopol na miód na terenie całego Archolos, ale ostatnimi czasy produkujemy go mniej niż zwykle.
Is it possible that there is a gluttonous golden honey bear somewhere?
Jest coś, w czym mógłbym ci pomóc?
Właśnie kogoś takiego szukałem. Słuchaj, ludzie uwielbiają miód. Świetnie nadaje się do jedzenia z pieczywem. Możesz nim konserwować niektóre potrawy, a i alkohol świetny z niego wychodzi. Jest na wyspie tylko jedno stworzenie, które bardziej niż ludzie kocha ten złoty płyn. Niedźwiedzie. Jeden z nich musiał zrobić sobie gdzieś w okolicy legowisko, bo regularnie nachodzi moje ziemię i próbuje dobrać się do miodu. To, że sobie odrobinę podkradnie, to jeszcze nic takiego. Gorzej, że demoluje przy tym ule. Jeśli uda ci się sprawić, by już nigdy więcej mnie nie nachodził, z chęcią poczęstuję cię moim najlepszym miodem. Co ty na to?
Was there any other way I could get the bear to stop apart from murdering it?
Niedźwiedź to dla mnie żaden problem.
Każdy tak mówi, dopóki nie zobaczy tej bestii. Ale co mi tam? Nawet jeśli stchórzysz, to może uciekając odgonisz go wystarczająco daleko od mojego miodu.
To gdzie mogę zobaczyć tego wielkiego i przerażającego niedźwiedzia?
Właśnie w tym tkwi problem. Zawsze, gdy ta bestia tutaj przyczłapie, wszyscy są zamknięci w swoich chatach. Nie mieliśmy okazji zauważyć, skąd dokładnie przychodzi. Odwiedza nas jednak regularnie, więc podejrzewam, że jego legowisko jest w pobliżu.
Zobaczę, co da się zrobić.
Well, he made it sound like I could potentially lure it to another location and get the quest credit, which is something that I'm not sure I've ever seen in one of these games. To lure an enemy outside of a certain area to get the quest objective fulfilled. It's usually like to take something from... It's like a pick up and deliver quest where you gotta escort from point A to point B. Not so much the other way around with no concrete endpoint. But the bear is dead.
Twój niedźwiedź jest już martwy.
Niemożliwe. Dałeś mu radę? Myślałem raczej o przegonieniu go, a ty od tak go zabiłeś? Nie próbujesz mnie czasem oszukać, chłopcze? Niesamowite.
Oh, I gave him
Najprawdziwsza
the thing.
skóra niedźwiedzia. Spisałeś się, chłopcze. Oto twoja nagroda.
I didn't want to give the skin away, I just wanted to show it to him. What does a jar of delicious honey look like? It's a food stuff, isn't it? So that's regular honey. Gives me a strength bonus and a maximum hit point bonus. Alright. Now I have to know. can I get that same reward if I tell him to go look at it? So once again, I thought I was showing the skin, not giving it to him.
Czego tu szukasz? Odejdź! Widzisz? To nie było takie trudne.
Oh, now you're looking at the chest? That's whatever.
Niedźwiedź?
Mogłem się domyślić, że strach cię obleci. Chyba nie pozostaje mi nic innego, jak zlecić to jakiemuś najemnikowi gildii kupieckiej.
And now
Bywało lepiej.
the option is completely gone. Why was there no option to negotiate? Oh man, like this game is... In this episode, it's driving me crazy with these options that are just like, do this one exact thing or else you can't progress.
Czego tu szukasz? Odejdź! Widzisz? To nie było takie trudne.
Like, why was there no option, bear, are you crazy? And be like, yeah, well, maybe you don't have to fight it, but if you can lure it away, like, you know, in one interpretation, if I say, oh, I can handle a bear no problem, you know, that might devalue the reward, whereas if I were to say, like, if I emphasize how difficult of a task this is, I would think I would be able to, like, try to convince him to give me a better reward, but instead he's just like, nope, we're not going to talk about it further. Go away. And I'm like, oh, God. It's like all these logical things that my brain says, hey, this makes sense, do it this way, and then the game just shuts me down and says, no, you have to do it this way.
Słój miodu za pozbycie się niedźwiedzia? Nie jest to zbyt hojna nagroda.
To nie jest zwykły miód. Jedna porcja tego smakołyku wystarczy, byś poczuł się silny i zdrowy. Co mi tam? Dorzucę jeszcze kilka słoików miodu z pozostałych pasiek.
So, like, I still can't... A bear? Are you crazy? That does not directly indicate that I do not want to do this quest. There's no clear messaging of, I do not want to fight a bear. It just implies, hey, that's a crazy proposition. Maybe you could interpret it to say that it's not a quest that I want to do, but it does not explicitly say that, and to me, that is not the clear indication to back out of the quest.
Niedźwiedź to dla mnie żaden problem.
Każdy tak mówi, dopóki nie zobaczy tej...
Okay, the bear is dead, so you can walk to the grove yourself.
Jak chcesz, to możesz sam przejść się do zagajnika za zakrętem i zobaczyć jego truchło.
Nie. Twoje słowo będzie mi musiało wystarczyć. Tak czy inaczej, oto twoja nagroda.
So I got less experience, but I got, I think, the same reward. Did he give me any money for the other one? Because if he gives me money, it might justify giving him the
Czego tu
skin.
szukasz? Odejdź! Widzisz? To nie było takie trudne.
What is a golden honey bear skin worth? Wherever it might be. Whatever it is, there should be only one of it. Here it is. Nope. Gluttonous bearskin is worth 500. So that should sell for like 60 or 65 or something. Who are you? A bear is no problem for me. The bear is dead.
Niesamowite.
So it's 300 more experience in exchange for giving away a moderately valuable bear skin. No thanks. I
Czego tu
prefer
szukasz? Odejdź!
the value of the bear
było
skin
takie
as of
trudne.
right now more so than 300 XP.
Kim?
Maybe in the long term, the money I get from the bear skin won't matter and the extra XP would be valuable, but as of right now, I'd prefer the hard cash. Wait a minute, that says show the skin of another bear.
Niesamowite.
Now I
Najprawdziwsza
read
skóra
it.
niedźwiedzia. Spisałeś się, chłopcze. Oto twoja nagroda.
Now that I read it more closely, it's even worse, because it says another bear. And then I give the gluttonous bear skin away, right? Did I... Oh my god, game, you're like 3 strikes, you're out on the session. What is happening? Nothing makes logical sense. Show another bear skin means that I'm going to show him like a regular
Czego tu
bear
szukasz?
skin,
Odejdź!
not the gluttonous
Nie
one.
było takie trudne.
Kim?
I managed to get rid of the bear. He'll promise to give me his best honey he has. Your bear is dead. Show the skin of another bear. So 1, you don't just show it to him, you give it to him. And 2, it's not the skin of another bear, it's the skin of the golden honey bear. Oh my god.
Nie, nie.
Aggravation levels are rapidly rising in this session. Things don't make any sense.
Hej. Czym się zajmujesz?
Jestem jednym z tutejszych pszczelarzy. Nazywają mnie Ergo. Jak się możesz domyślać, moje obowiązki obejmują wszystko, co związane z wytwarzaniem miodu.
Jakie miody tutaj wytwarzacie?
W tym problem, chłopcze, w tym problem. Większość miodu, który tu produkujemy, powstaje zupełnie przypadkowo. Bevin ma swój przepis na specjalny miód, ale nie chce nam go zdradzić, a większość pszczół zwyczajnie zbiera nektar ze wszystkiego, co znajdzie w okolicy. Podejrzewam, że skoro o to pytasz, to pewnie w miodzie gustujesz. Mam więc dla ciebie propozycję. Jeśli się zgodzisz, to będę mógł dostarczyć ci go tyle, ile tylko zechcesz. Co ty na to?
Co to za pomysł?
Chyba nie myślisz, że oddam taki wspaniały pomysł na interes za darmo. Opowiem ci wszystko dopiero wtedy, kiedy zgodzisz się nam pomóc.
Wchodzę w to. Miodu nigdy za wiele.
Wyśmienicie. W takim razie przejdźmy do rzeczy. Tak jak wspominałem, nasze pszczoły latają swobodnie i zbierają nektar ze wszystkich okolicznych roślin. Dlatego nasz miód jest smaczny, ale moim zdaniem mało wyrazisty. Mój plan polega na zasadzeniu roślin jednego typu na małym poletku i postawienie tam osobnego ula. Jeśli wszystko pójdzie zgodnie z planem, otrzymamy miód o wyjątkowym i charakterystycznym smaku zbliżonym do tych roślin.
Jakie rośliny chcesz zasadzić?
Chciałem zacząć od czegoś prostego, czegoś, co nie ma żadnych negatywnych właściwości. Kto wie, jak mogłyby zareagować pszczoły, gdybyśmy podali im rośliny o działaniu odurzającym albo magicznym. Sądzę, że na początek najlepszy będzie niebieski bez. Owy ul jest gotowy do postawienia, ale brakuje mi nasion tej rośliny. Jeżeli uda ci się je zdobyć, zaczniemy natychmiast.
Ile nasion potrzebujesz?
Myślę, że 10 wystarczy. Wróć do mnie, gdy tylko będziesz je miał przy sobie.
He needs 10. I only have 4. Here we are. So really I need 12 in total because I also need 2 for the butcher. Not the butcher, the alchemist. 2 of those, so I need 12 of those. And for the record, this guy needs 10 boar meat, 5 sheep meat, and 2 crab. Do I have boar meat, or did I grill up most of my boar meat? I thought I was pretty good about not grilling at all. So there's boar meat. Got my crab pincers. Do I have any sheep meat? Okay. So I can do the butcher's quest. But this guy does have an interesting point, is the idea that you try to alter the flavor of the honey by getting the bees to pollinate from a specific type of flower. And I know at least that's a real thing in Stardew Valley. Well, maybe it's not a real thing, but Stardew Valley has that. So I would think that there's a possibility that could be a real phenomenon. Oh, is that giving me Blue Elder? I didn't read the thing. I just kind of picked it up. So the blood flies have Blue Elder seeds. So blue elders go with blood fly. Both start with B. So in the future, I know to look for blood flies. And that says to the Silbach village. Does it lead to anywhere else? To the Merchants Guild mines. I mean, that looks kind of like a set of mines right there. But that also leads to Silbach, huh? In a roundabout sort of way. Goes through the woods. Those kind of sketchy looking dangerous woods outside of town. Looks like there might possibly be a cave under there. I wonder if I can walk through the bees without getting hurt. I think normally, like, these sort of pollinating bees are fairly passive about not stinging you. It's a pretty effective graphic technique, though. It's just tiny little sprites that they fade in and out. But usually these honeybees, as I understand, are... I think they're the type that they die when they sting you, and so they really don't ever sting unless it's... if they feel seriously threatened, or if the hive, the queen and stuff, is being threatened.
Nie ma czego plądrować.
But even still, a lot of beekeepers will wear suits just because it can accidentally happen, where like you pinch one at a weird angle in your armpit or something, and then it reacts and stings you. But what would drop a seed of a healing plant as opposed to a healing herb? And there was one quest where I was able to use healing herbs instead of healing plants. What was that? Can I do that for the alchemist seeds? Like, will he accept the healing herb seeds in place of a healing plant seed? More healing herbs. Again, it's not technically what I need. Oh, there's guards there. To the city. So, what is the actual path here? Through the woods, okay. I think I might have met Saltzer near these woods. On the other side from here. What do these guys say?
W imieniu jego wysokości króla Robara II, pana Warantu, każdy podróżujący tym traktem podróżnik jest obligowany do uiszczenia należytej opłaty na rzecz miasta Archolos oraz jego dobrych mieszkańców.
Co takiego?
My to zapłacić musisz, tłumoku.
These guys aren't guards.
Wydawało mi się, że myto płaci się za przewożenie towarów.
Spod jakiego kamienia wylazłeś, kolego? Czasy się zmieniają, a wraz z nimi prawa królewskie. Płać, albo ponieś konsekwencje.
For one, this sort of attitude does not match the sort of behavior that I got, the impression I got from Roderick and his crew. And two, the fact that he's stumbling over his words indicates that he either doesn't know what he's talking about, or he's slow in the head, or he's like, you know, brand new to the job and can't remember the wording of the phrases. But now he's speaking with more force and assertion and not acting all weird, so I don't think these guys are guards.
Nic ode mnie nie dostaniecie.
Śmiesz sprzeciwiać się prawu gubernatora?
Prawu gubernatora.
They're also using
W żadnym
rusty
wypadku.
swords.
To wy cuchniecie przekrętem na kilometr.
Widzę, że jesteś bardzo uparty. W takim razie weźmiemy to złoto z twojego trupa.
And the rusty sword is not what the city guard would be equipping these guys with. As I learned from my quest with Arvid, or Arvin, whatever his name was. That second trial from Roderick where he's like, yo, you gotta get yourself a good sword that will be up to snuff for the city guard. Oh god, they attack so slow that I can't block. I block it too fast. Oh, there it is. And of course, in true Gothic fashion, I cannot strip them of their clothes. Which kind of would be nice to have those armor sets, but, you know, that's part of the balancing and the progression system to make you earn your armor. A poor blade is yet another dexterity weapon. Everything I have, except for the cudgel, that is better is dexterity, at least in the raw damage. Now, technically, with these stat requirements, this is worth 95 plus 5 total damage. So 95 is technically better than most of these options. But really, like, even if you have 0 strength, this is 110 or whatever. This one's 85, which is only slightly worse, you know, so, eh. Old bread soup. I know I've eaten plenty of meat mishmish. Alright. This was not quite the path I wanted to take back to the city. But it'll get me there. If I hang a little bit to the left, I can kind of loop back into... Draw your weapon. I can loop back onto the path I was intending to take. Healing plant. There we go. So I need giant rats to get healing plant seeds. Are there any anywhere that I have not already exterminated? Here's another one. I should be good on those now. I think I have enough for the alchemist. Enough of all of the seeds. Oh. I think I read that the boars are deceptively blunt damage. You would think they'd be doing edge damage by... Well, maybe not edge damage. Really, it should be like piercing damage by goring you with their tusks. But I thought one of the books that I read said something about they actually do blunt damage. Okay. Do I have any more of that boar stew or whatever it was? Because that would be nice to use. Sweet blueberry bun. I mean, sure. Is there any other possible use for this other than just the free stats? Do I have any left? I might have eaten it all. Really not seeing any more of that pots of stew. Okay, well, that being the case,
Niczego tu nie znajdę.
nothing there. Let me just go ahead and save my game as I start poking around near this troll. Earth Aloe is pretty useful, from what I can tell. There's a heal heavy wounds. It's really hard to target specific things with this. But the troll, as I saw with the young troll,
Nic tu nie ma.
they buffed its turn speed, so I don't know that even on this adult it might still be too fast for me to get behind it. Which is fair, you know, you don't want to make these guys too easy. You really cannot get behind these guys. Man, I got crushed by the backstep block glitch. Looks like someone was talking in my ear for a split second when I loaded in. So maybe I can just run in and grab some stuff real quick. I like the Earth Aloe especially. No, not that. Not that either. God, I'm about to die. I'm just trying to grab simple things, and I keep targeting the wrong thing. Alright, so Earth Aloe. That's what I want. Earth Aloe. Yoink. Now if I run away, I can probably live with the other stuff. Or I can probably live without the other stuff if I never get back here again. If for some reason I forget to backtrack and double check everything and kill all the creatures that I have not killed before. Alright, it's not gonna wander back, so I feel kind of concerned about ever walking that direction again. Even though I know there's stuff over there. So what about these guys? Bandit? They are aggro bandits. Oh, this guy's a two-hander, huh? You know this guy's a slowpoke. The two-hander guy is not a slowpoke, though. Let me focus on this two-hander dude. Man. Hey. Damn it, I tried to backstep that one. Get out of the tree, please. Oh, God. Shall I look around and see if there are any hidden buttons I can press on this thing to summon a stone guardian? Oof. This guy got murdered. Troll by any chance wander back to its corner? I think it has. I just sworn there was a healing herb somewhere over here. Got quite a few plants around here that I didn't grab. Don't aggro me. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that. This guy had a bunch of arrows in him, I remember. Once again, there was that weird, like, falling into a dark void sound effect. Is that supposed to be the sound of cave entrance? And in fact, I see what looks like there might be a teleport circle under here. So what's up with these guys, huh? They're aggro, that's for sure. Alright, the one guy with the... who's got high-level sword training, this guy. At least moderate level. The warlord. Maybe I should try to kill the other guy, just so that way he's out of the way. Problem is, this is like the, in Dark Souls when you do, Ornstein and Smough, whatever. The one that's faster is usually the one that most people end up killing the first time, or as the first enemy, just because you can get him separated from the other one easier. Like, I want to target the warlord, please. Please, just one good hit. Thank you. It's kind of a cool looking move. Just circled around him and pops him in the back of the head. So the wisdom of General Subli. And a teleport room. What is the wisdom of General Subli? You will never understand the genius of General Subli. Fortunately, I have been educated by the fire mages, and I am much smarter than the average soldier of the Myrtanian army. I can easily catch all the references to the history of magic and the ethos of paladins, which he likes to smuggle in his public speeches. You can only guess how many subtle references and hidden anecdotes one can catch even during one speech of General Subli. Fortunately, this was made possible for me! Anyway, what am I saying? Luck has nothing to do with it. It is not by blind luck that I am able to catch all these nuances, but by years of hard work, education, and acquiring knowledge. I hope that you, my dear colleague, will also experience the clarity of mind one day, although I sincerely doubt it. Is this supposed to be like an inside joke? Is like there a popular... is there someone in Polish culture, or perhaps maybe German culture, who is named Subli? Whether it be a public figure, or a entertainer, or an artist or something that this would be referring to, because this doesn't really seem like it's history. And it's like so... the topic is so specific that it's like, what? I don't get it. Hey, here's something that does strength. Finally, and here's a lousy sword. I think I picked that, or the poor blade. I think I picked that up earlier from the other bandit. So I'm missing 7 strength, huh? Well, I certainly have the strength to get there, but I don't think I have the equipment to get there right now. I would have to train at least a few points. Maybe with Agdan, because I think I'm at the point where stone will not train me for cheap anymore. Although maybe if I were to join a guild, I keep hearing that they'll train you for free, so I might be able to get free strength training from one of the guilds. What is this, silver? It is, look at that. Isn't this stuff supposed to be pretty rare? A lot more gold on this island than silver, supposedly. What does a Ring of Enlightenment do? 10 mana and 30 hit points. Didn't I already have something like that? I guess Grace of Innos is what I had. 12 and 3, and they just reversed it. This thing's worth a lot of money, though, so that's good. Oh, I can open a sarcophagus. No skeleton shall ambush me. But here's a book for the Circle of Magic, which, again, completely random-ass location that you might not explore for who knows how long, but it's got a necessary item to play as a, well, at least to advance as a magician-type character.
Nic tu nie ma.
So there's only the 2 ore veins here. Didn't open this one, did I? Here we are. Ball Lightning, Circle 3. Potion recipe for mana regen, and a Knight's Blade, which is a 2-handed weapon. Okay. And then a General Subli's Baton. Okay. That's tempting. I was looking at this lousy longsword for 65 and 65, but this one with 20 armor piercing would probably be even better. Whoa! I did not expect there to be a random bandit over here. That actually startled me, hearing that weapon draw sound right next to my ear. Now I have 2 poor blades. Ah. That's moderately stressful. There's a varied diet. I guess I'll have the mushroom cutlet. Clear more of these single items out of my inventory. Random spot for a piece of gold. It's like the whole thing is just trickling down from this leather bellows. Actually, am I above Salzer now? Or above where Salzer would have been? Might be. Can't really see, but he was kind of in a little ravine somewhere. I think I've explored over to there at one point. And there's more blood flies, so we'll give the healing plant seeds. For no longer a huge necessity, as I believe I have acquired the requisite number for the alchemist. Small lightning, gold rain. Any other loot down here? Oh, this guy's coming for me. How about if I swim over here? You want a piece of me? Oh, that's Blue Elder. Bloodfly is Blue Elder. I had my whole mnemonic for B and B earlier, and then I messed it up. Rats are the healing plant. Not many fish here. Did get a big fish. Oh, let's not do this in the water. Past this bridge is towards the path that I was intending to come from. Huh, there's some valuable loot down here. Yoink. Goblin or golden what? That sounded or looked Polish. What was a golden spirit? Gold ring. It was golden Sprachi or something. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Like, was it a weapon? Oh, I didn't realize this was a one-handed. That's pretty dope if I can get up to 80. Finally starting to get some semblance of strength weapons. Golden Sperlach? Sperlach? I don't know how to pronounce these Polish consonants with the Z's and the C's. So everybody be sure to give me the phonetic pronunciation for these things. Yeah, it was a kind of a cool looking little warhammer. So many meadow knotweeds here. This is like almost looking like I didn't explore this area. But I remember coming to this guy's hut. Like I might have even robbed him. Yeah, of course. I'm surprised that I would have missed all those knotweeds. This guy,
Hey,
I thought,
ty.
had like no interesting dialogue, right?
Jak leci?
Zwierzyny jest coraz mniej w lasach. Napawa mnie to niepokojem.
There's like a fire nettle way over there. Is it in a spot I can get? Is it completely underwater? Don't know. I don't know about that one. I'm just gonna give up. And then I'll come over here and say hello to this respectful bandit who will in no way try to attack me or extort money from me. I said in no way will this bandit try to attack me or extort money from me. Nor will there be a second one that materializes out of thin air to also attack me. What is going on? There's some bizarre occurrences happening around here. Anybody else want to just drop in? I'm taking anyone else. Going once, going twice. These ledges are suspicious. I have a feeling this might not be leading to anything up there. I've been led astray a few times. I think I've been in here. Was this the mole rat cave? Might have been. Oh. It's like a fire devil or like a skeletal shadow beast thing. That does not look familiar at all. So, what are you? What are you guarding? It's Shadow Beast Skeleton. He's guarding a Shrine of Beliar. Can I move my camera a little better? Shrine of Beliar. At least 2 transformation spells. One, or might be Summon Wolf or Transform into, and then there's like a rat, maybe? Okay. And of course there are like veins of iron somewhere, so there's one on the upper left. So, I'm not getting any of that right now. Where is this? This is near the, whatchamacallit, the graveyard. There's the graveyard area. There's the skeleton who likes to shoot me. I wonder if I could sneak up behind him and pop him without alerting the other ones. Oh, he's gonna turn and see me anyway. That one wasn't too bad. The hell is this? The Blessed Continent, Volume 5. It's a book. I was sneaking and you were looking the other way. How about we just agree to go our own separate ways? I'm gonna go over here and you can stay in your little cemetery. Excuse me. I guess I can prepare the meal. What with? Or what should I produce? I can make some more of these. I don't have enough to make this and do the blacksmith, or not the blacksmith, the butcher's recipe. I think I could make this though, because I don't need oysters for any quests. There's no other recipes that I have yet to produce that need it, right? So here's a country apple pie. This one does not say that it preserves the special qualities of it. Snapperweed oysters. That will need another one. Maybe I'll just hold off on making those weird ones. Got a fair amount of milk. This heals a decent amount. Beer bread I like. Where's the boar one though? Boar stew on wine. It needs the perennial wine is the critical ingredient that is not something I can find very often. I may have to start buying that stuff. Alright, so what do I want to make? Meat packs? I've got one cabbage for that. Feed stew. I should probably make a couple more of these. Just so I can get the free run speed later. Meat mish mish is fried wolf meat and fried mole rat. Any meat, any vegetable, and healing plant. Sure. Somewhere was like the hunter's specialty, which uses fried wolf meat and forest berries, so that one's reasonable to get a few. I can make one because I have 3 fried wolf meats. Can I fry the meats and fry up some more wolf meat? 10, 11 I think is what I have now. And maybe that gives me 12. So now prepare the meal, and I want to make the hunter's specialty. And I want to make as many as I can, which is 4. And then it'd probably be a good idea to make some more of these, just because I lack the ingredients, so I need to go back and fry the meat. Raw scavenger meat, and because I need to be giving some of this as a quest item, I should not grill all of it, because then I'll be completely screwed. So only fry what I need, because I don't know when a quest guy is going to want raw meat instead of fried meat. I can always fry unfried meat, but I cannot unfry fried meat. I'll have another one of these, please. Oh, this one needs parsley specifically. Whoops. Fish and chips on my shoulder. I'm probably good on food. I got plenty of those pumpkin scavenger shashliks. Wherever they might be in my inventory. I got 17 of these. And plus I do have plenty of these healing potions that I can use. They're not... The essences are not great, but they'll do the job in a pinch if I need to. Here's something. So that's for my quests. Special kind of honey. He wants me to get him the 10 blue elder seeds. I don't know that I have 10 of those yet. Just remember I need actually 12 total for my other quest. Oh, I overshot them all again. So I'm still a few shy of that. The fish doesn't stink. That one is complete. Joining the city guard. I gotta go do night patrol, which I'll deal with later. I might get in trouble for this, actually, because I don't know if I was supposed to go this midnight, and it's now been 2 or 3 days, but I'll get yelled at if that's the case. Joining the Merchants Guild, I just need to turn in Armar's quest for that. Work for the Butcher, I've got all of that. I think I've got all of that. This one is something that Kurt wants at Valerio, and I was going to put that off. I got enough for that now, don't I? Needed 8 pearls for the guy. I got 10, so I could give him those pearls, and hopefully it'll be worth it, because that's like a 900 and the 60 gold or something right there that I'm giving him. What's the faster way? I guess I could go into this cave over here and warp. That would be a little faster, wouldn't it? I'm really not that far outside of town, but I gotta run all the way to the gate and then still run through half the city. Do I see an item on top of this? I think I see an item on top of the stone thingamajigger. Looks like a fire root. Possibly a blue elder. Fire root. Hell yeah. Alright, so I can warp somewhere. I don't want to go to Sailor's Retreat or the Lurker's Coast. I am at the abandoned cave by the city, so Innos Shrine? What am I going? If I go to the Adonos Shrine, that's exactly where the water mage guy is who wanted the pearls. So I hope you have... I hope that your experiment will yield good results that will be worth these 8 pearls, Mr. Kobus.
Wracając do twojej sprawy,
Masz perły?
mam to, o co prosiłeś.
Znakomicie. A teraz wynocha. Nie chcę zmarnować kolejnych pereł.
Może mógłbym zostać. Obiecuję, że nie drgnę z miejsca, dopóki nie powiesz, że skończyłeś.
A nie będziesz się odzywać?
Ani słówkiem.
Dobrze. Wrzuć perły do kadzi z wodą, a potem odsuń się.
Do I put them in? Okay. Now, how long is the game gonna want me to wait? Because this is a situation where if I talk to him, I'm gonna interrupt him again, and I'm gonna need to get him 8 more pearls. So, like, when does his enchantment end? This might be a situation where I just walk away and leave him doing this for the rest of eternity. I mean, the objective, it says, Kobus let me stay during the experiment. I have to put the pearls in a vat of water. Yeah, well, I've done that. There's no obvious indication that he's ever gonna stop. Is there a bed anywhere that I can sleep and maybe see if his experiment will succeed? Oh dear. Alice, I'm gonna go sleep in your bed.
Hej, czego tam szukałeś?
And if he's still not done with this ritual, then I'm gonna talk to him and see what happens, because this might be a situation where I have to interrupt him and... You fool! You said you wouldn't talk to me.
Ej, ty,
Widzę, że umiesz siedzieć cicho.
Oh, okay.
jak? Udało ci się?
Tak, i miałem na tyle szczęścia, że udało mi się wyprodukować całe 2 sztuki.
Niesamowite. Niby to woda, a zachowuje kształt sfery.
Sam jestem zaskoczony. Wyglądają pięknie. Moje perły wody.
Trzeba przyznać, że rzeczywiście robią wrażenie. Nie rozumiem tylko, po co je w ogóle stworzyłeś. Chciałeś nową błyskotkę?
Myślisz bardzo krótkowzrocznie. Perła to tylko test. Zacząłem od czegoś tak małego jak perła, by sprawdzić, czy w ogóle jestem w stanie nadać wodzie odpowiedni kształt.
Mówiłeś, że dla magii nie ma rzeczy niemożliwych.
Dla magii nie. Dla mnie tak. I jak się okazuje, byłem w stanie tego dokonać.
To co dalej? Wodna kula armatnia? Dalej nie wiem, po co zaklinać wodę w sfery.
Wbrew pozorom, z tą kulą armatnią to nie jest zły pomysł. Odpowiadając na twoje pytanie, wyobraź sobie, co jesteśmy w stanie osiągnąć, gdybyśmy mogli zrobić zapas wody niezależnie od tego, w jakiej sytuacji jesteśmy. Zapas dla rolników, którym doskwiera susza. Zapas dla oblężonych miast, których studnie zostały zatrute. Dziś jest to mała, śliczna perełka. A kto wie, może jutro uda mi się stworzyć gigantyczną sferę, która ocali setki istnień.
Rzeczywiście, teraz to ma sens.
Dobrze, że to dostrzegasz. Możesz sobie jedną zatrzymać na pamiątkę. A teraz uciekaj. Mam wiele pracy. Kula armatnia.
I mean, I guess that's a cool concept. You still need good water to form that from, though, so... Is magic defying the laws of conservation of energy? You're creating more water than you put into it from raw materials? Somehow transfiguring the natural magic into more water? Meanwhile, what does a water sphere look like, and what does the description say, and what possible use would it have? I would think it would look like a black pearl or an aquamarine. Nothing looks to me on first glance like a water pearl. What? Black pearl.
Sama widziałam.
I'm really starting to wish we had a new items tab.
Niczego jej już nie powiem.
Because every time I get one of these items that I don't know what it is, it becomes a huge pain in the ass to figure out what it is. Looking for it, like, I don't know. Is it a consumable item that I eat? And it gives me a permanent stat bonus or something? Whatever it is, it'll be only one of it. Here it is, it's a potion. Like, hell if I know what the hell that was. I thought it was gonna be a physical, like a miscellaneous item, like a gemstone of some kind. Even though, you know, the point of the quest is that it's a sphere of water. The effect of the Cobus experiment, water enhanced into a perfect sphere. The important thing is the 5-point maximum mana bonus. And so that's going to be like my other stats, right? Where I have no reason not to just bump that up to something higher. So now it says 18 out of 18 because 5 plus 3. Base mana is still 10. Or I guess it starts at 10, right? And I haven't upgraded it, so... At least not through training. So there's that. But maybe I should save that until I need to heal. That way I can get like a free 35 out of it. But I think that's going to be all I do on this one. So really I didn't need to load my save. I'm just going to call it quits here, and maybe I'll type up a new hard save for City sits 9 because the Y and the Z are backwards. That'll be my hard save, and then I can pick it up in turning in the rest of these quests, doing some more guild quests a little later.